Rover rough terrain legend returns as a refined and common sense, yet at the same time intense, SUV. Followed by a mile-long wake of residue, the Land Rover Safeguard cuts an unquestionable outline across the African scene. Land Rover brought us here, to Namibia, explicitly, yet in addition straightforwardly into the Technicolor wanderings of a brand promoting Chief's most extravagant fantasy, to give the new Safeguard something to do on approximately 500 miles of wild, rough passes, sand, rock, mud, and waste. Thus, work we did. Saw a lot of giraffes, as well. Modernized driving experience, plenty of off-road capability, generous passenger and cargo space. The 2020 model is the principal Safeguard to be sold in the US since 1997. It holds the 90 and 110 assignments of its archetype, however the number's not, at this point even distantly compared to the wheelbase length. The present moderate-size SUVs are huge, and a 23-year break didn't make the Safeguard safe to development. The 2 entryway Protector 90 currently has a wheelbase that is longer than its name infers, while the 4 entryway 110's wheelbase traverses 119.0 inches. At any rate, the additional length is effectively utilized. The 110s have a liberally open second line and an accessible third line. In the event that 5 seats are excessively not many and 7 too much, Land Rover permits you to find some middle ground with a discretionary front-bound seat in 2-column protectors. The 110 beginnings at $50,925 and will show up this spring. The 90 terrains a couple of months after the fact and will sticker for a couple fantastic less. Boxy styling remains. A lot of Protector styling signs are available on the upgraded one. It shares its progenitor's trademark swelling hip line that characterizes the lower and upper pieces of the body, and the rooftop has entrance windows on its back edges. Praise to Land Rover for the accessible steel wheels that set off the retro-propelled look. Outflows are basic now, so the beforehand feigned body sides have an unpretentious shape rearward to improve streamlined features. Be that as it may, nothing strengthens the look and attracts it closer to its archetype than a liberal layer of mud. What's under the new Safeguard is a finished takeoff from the first body on outline stick pivot arrangement. Based on a unibody, the 2020 model has an autonomous suspension at the 2 closures. In case you think this Land Rover has gone delicate, in any case, realize that a 2-speed move case is standard in its ground freedom and flight point, on account of the tallness. Movable air springs surpass its archetypes and those of the Jeep Wrangler. Motor choices are a 296 HP turbocharged inline 4 and a 395 HP inline 6, the 2 of which far outgun the past model's Buick-determined 182 HP V8. Laggy inline 6, extremely touchy brake pedal, non-defeatable stability control occasionally stifles off-roading. On the frequently merciless washboard streets we experienced, the Safeguard's husky structure substantiated itself. Indeed, even with a clamor of effects resounding through the lodge and one side of the second line seat fiercely shaking in its lock, there's just an unobtrusive buzz getting through the directing segment and the driver's seat. Ride control is incredible, adequately agreeable. The suspension absorbs the sort of frightful bumps that sprout from ungroomed soil streets while never feeling excessively delicate or wallowy. What's more, the seats are firm enough for all-day comfort yet lenient enough while slamming about. A portion of the credit for the strong structure goes to the uncovered magnesium shaft that traverses the scramble. By not walling it in behind a board, Land Rover made its incomplete look an inside plan component and opened up some space for capacity alcoves across the front of the lodge. That we encountered a couple generally electrical glitches on these pre-production vehicles wasn't close to as astounding as the elephant we discovered nibbling on a tree almost a riverbed. The majority of the notice lights were quenched by a basic restart. Washer liquid poured from the supply on an especially steep decay, however Land Wanderer guarantees a superior fixing cap will fix the issue. A high-tech makeover. All around, the Protector comes stacked with tech. A gathering of cameras gives C's custom-made to on-street, rough terrain, or connecting a trailer. Besides, there's a camera feed for the rear view reflect, and the ultrasonic sensors on the lower part of the side mirrors can quantify water profundity. In addition, the Safeguard's electrical engineering is new to the brand and can refresh over the air. 2 separate modems guarantee that product can be downloaded without influencing streaming music or information streaming to Wi-Fi associated gadgets. The electrical redesign incorporates another infotainment framework running on BlackBerry's QNX stage, and it seems to convey on the guarantee of faster reactions and a more smoothed-out way to its numerous highlights. Land Meanderer calls it Privy Master, which sounds comparable however isn't at all like what we required to calling Privy Genius, a move that involves hanging off the Protector's back toe snares to consummate a hunching down stance when confronted with a non-negotiable source of inspiration in nature. In any event, it gave us motivation to utilize the digging tool we've been shipping on our rooftop rack. Which reminds us, our vehicles additionally had the $780 crease down stepping stool to make arriving at the rooftop a snap. It is accessible on models furnished with the $4,800 Adventurer Pack, which incorporates, in addition to other things, the previously mentioned rooftop rack, a waterproof lockable box holding tight the correct side, and an admission swim on the A-column. Yet, a portion of the Safeguard's modernization isn't gladly received. The brake pedal is so light and ailing in feel, it's a brake-by-wire framework, that it's hard to adjust. The choke has the contrary issue, its slow reaction on 6-chamber models has at chances with the motor's low-speed electric help. We've discovered different vehicles with this motor correspondingly calm, however a piece of the Protector's concern is the transmission's hesitance to downshift. The soundness control framework considers some humble pitching and getting, yet even in its most diminished setting, it rapidly subdues the genuine sideways activity some of the time required while going mud romping. While Protector followers may compare distress with ability, the new form has significant rough terrain slashes yet will probably charm somebody who never leaves the asphalt. That is most drivers. They'll get it since it's cooler looking than the also valued Land Rover Disclosure just as whatever it's stopped close to at soccer practice, and in light of the fact that it empowers the dream of a distant trip. That strikes us as an effective difficult exercise for the Safeguard's restoration. Specifications 2020 Land Rover Defender. Vehicle type front engine, 4-wheel drive, 5, 6, or 7 passenger, 2 or 4 door wagon. Base price $90, $47,000 est, $110, $50,925. Engines turbocharged and intercooled DOHC 16 valve 2.0 liter inline 4, 296 horsepower, 295 pound-feet. Turbocharged, supercharged, and intercooled DOHC 24 valve 3.0 liter inline 6, 395 horsepower, 406 pound-feet. Transmission 8-speed automatic. Dimensions wheelbase, 101.9 to 119.0 in length, 180.4 to 197.6 in width, 78.6 in height, 77.4 to 77.5 in passenger volume, 102 to 132 cubic feet cargo volume, 11 to 34 cubic feet curb weight, seat est, 4,850 to 5,200 pounds. Performance seat est, 60 miles per hour, 5.7 to 7.6 seconds 1/4 mile, 14.2 to 15.9 seconds top speed, 119 to 129 miles per hour. EPA fuel economy CT combined city highway 19-20/17 to 18/23 -24 mpg. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook channel. Keep safe and have a good day.